no position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Gamecocks offense takes the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. This time it's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Dances away. Got some room in to the goal line.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
A first down run on the doorstep.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They want to flex their muscle. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David?
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
That's caught. It's Street. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Quickly to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Georgia sends out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Finds the big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running back searching for a hole. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Church. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
That is a really good-looking throw. And you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
One guy up front loses his focus, and it leads to that sack. And it's unfortunate because they had all 11 guys on the same page. These last 2 drives, obviously scoring a touchdown the last time out, really doing a nice job even on this drive of moving the football, and then it comes to that one critical 3rd down, one guy not doing what he's supposed to do, and now you're set up in 4th and long, and it looks like they're going to have to punt.
He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bulldogs are marching down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Street. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. stat lines. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the catch. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
They'll test the right side. Nice move to keep running.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. If you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Here on third down for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to get rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped, as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Lost a throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now they'll run the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Handoff to the lone back. Oh, Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to two guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
Gonna swing it on second down. Fires to the big fella. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the... He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Grabbed in the middle, it's Church. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Street. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line. Guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. And they've put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, he can go! And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete with conviction on the crosser. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. It's Street. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Virginia Tech. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Offense gets set for second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And his throw is incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They kick it away on 4th down. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Rides the back on the option, the give. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Penn. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Dogs! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
South Carolina, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Give to the running back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. And some room to work. Turning it on! They stay aggressive aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Peppers. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll go right back to it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll give it to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Here's the handoff. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Good, right down the boulevard. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20 to 10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the move, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams, Bryce, alive on 3rd down. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a big gain. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
South Carolina, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Wants to throw on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The give to the lone running back. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 30. Inside the touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but that's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over Penn State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off play action. On target over the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Wants to throw it. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. And trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quarterback moving. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Dogs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line, 1st down. He'll do it himself. Running into the open space. Turning it on. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Dogs! That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put in play from the 41 on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They run the reverse. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Peppers. Breaks into the open. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Throws for the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. Fourth down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big fourth down.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Wants to go up top on first down. Working on the right. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
South Carolina, 10.
Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The kick is on its way. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They want that clock to run.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
36-yard line. First down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.